Morning viewer, welcome to our FTV English. Viewers, at least one American citizen was shot dead and another injured by Cuban officials intercepting a speedboat off its coast on Wednesday, a US official has said. Border guards shot dead 4 people and injured the remaining 6 aboard the Florida registered speedboat. Cuba accused the 10 people on the boat of planning an infiltration without terrorist aims and said they opened the fire fast. A third person was on a US K1 visa for finances of American citizens, the US official said. The boat's owner alleged the vessels had been stolen by an employee. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio had said Washington was investigating the highly unusual incident. Cuban authorities had said all 10 were Cuban nationals residing in the US. They also identified in I beg your pardon, they also identified an 11th person they said had been arrested and had confessed to being part of the alleged plot. The Interior Minister said earlier that the speedboat had entered its territorial waters and was 1 nautical mile of Cayo Falcon on the country's northern coast when it was intercepted. It said the commander of the Cuban boat was injured in the firefight that ensued. The Cuban authorities added that most of the passengers on the US registered boat had prior records involving criminal and violent activity. Handguns, assault rifles, and improvised explosive devices were recovered from the speedboat along with other tactical gear, according to the statement. The deadly shooting comes at a time of increased tensions between the two countries. Less than 2 months ago, US forces faced Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro, Cuba's close ally, and stopped his successor from supplying the country with oil. We have this exclusive report.